Welcome back to the second module in the Self-Love School mini course. Today we're going to talk about forgiveness. And in the full self-love course, this comes a little bit later in the program. The mini course is going to be 3 modules, and the full course is 6 modules and about an hour long each time. So the second module today is about forgiveness. I chose this because it is so important. And regardless of whether I ever get to work with you one-on-one or in the group class, I want you to have this information. So why should you forgive the people who have wronged you? And why should you forgive yourself? Okay? Because forgiveness is for you. It's just saying that you're not going to be controlled by this thing that happened in the past anymore. It's not condoning what they did or even what you did. It doesn't mean that it's okay. It just means that you're going to let this go now. You're not going to let your life, your present, and your future be controlled and defined by this wrong that was done to you or this wrong that you did and that you feel sorry for. Some people think that, like, if I forgive myself, then I'm not really sorry. And that's just not true. That's like a lie that we tell ourselves. So some people might never forgive themselves for certain things that they've done to others or to themselves, like their eating disorder, an addiction and how that affected other people, a bad fight you had and mean things you said or that they said to you, something awful that happened that was an accident. And then, there's harsh things that other people do to us, especially as women. It would be a major disservice if I didn't acknowledge that. Physical, sexual, or emotional abuse, trauma, any wrong that was done to you. And this can be big things like that, and it can also be small things that were done to you. But holding a grudge, holding on to that situation, even if it's just in the back of your mind, it only makes you sick and resentful and lowers your vibration. And if you haven't fully forgiven it on some level, that situation is probably controlling your decisions and how you go about this life. So we forgive to set yourself free from the past. And my love, you deserve to be set free. So let's do it. Think back to every occasion where you felt less than, wrong, or bad, or felt a diminished self-worth. So in your workbook, go ahead and write them all down. I want you to really brainstorm. You can pause this if you want to, or this will probably be a short video. You can do it when we're done. But please do this. Actually write it down. There's something that happens with the mind-body connection when you put pen to paper. So write them all down. You should have at least 5 or 10, okay? Um, every single occasion. And then acknowledge, like, where did these come from? Who made you feel this way? What did you do to this other person? And then process and forgive it. So when you write down your examples, I'll just read a few of mine. These can be big ones or small ones. Like when my bomber jacket got stolen at the roller rink and nobody believed that it was an accident. And I took the wrong jacket and people thought that I took this other girl's jacket on purpose. And I didn't. I wanted my jacket. I had Skittles in there. But that's how I realized it wasn't mine. Like, my Skittles were gone. But I felt like a liar, even though I was not lying. And I felt like my word wasn't good enough. And like nobody believed me. Like I was some kind of fake or fraud or phony or just this liar. I was in like 4th grade. A dinner where I was made fun of, or just family members that might have made fun of me, poked fun at me. Maybe it was just poking fun at them, but it really hurt me. And as a young girl, being made fun of about your looks and your body, Not helpful, right? Anybody relate to that? So write down each example that you can think of, every memory, every trauma, every wrong, and maybe even things that you have done that you are sorry for. Write them down. And this is how we forgive right here. This is a Hawaiian art of reconciliation called, I'm going to try to pronounce this right, Ho'oponopono. And it's this mantra of I forgive you, I'm sorry, thank you, I love you. And it's not just saying that over and over, although you can, but to really process through it, it takes a little bit of uncomfortable work. I will give you one of my hardest examples of forgiving was the dinner time. And it wasn't just one dinner, it was weekly dinners. I felt I just don't have good feelings towards this person in my family. And so I was doing this exercise to forgive that person and saying, I forgive you. Okay, I'm willing to forgive and let this go. Yes, okay, clear on that. I'm sorry. That was a little triggering. What am I sorry for? You did this to me. I mean, I'm just like going into it, right? And it's like, okay, this is about forgiveness. So I had to like dig a little deeper. What am I sorry for? What could I be sorry for? I'm sorry for the part I played in this. I'm sorry I believed this for so long. I'm sorry that I held on to it for so long. I'm sorry that I let you have this power over me. I hope this is resonating. Thank you. That was another triggering. Thank you. Thanks for what? Are you kidding me? Do you know what I've gone through? Do you know how much money I've paid to try to like fix myself and all this stuff? Okay, no. Thank you for the lesson. Thank you for being my teacher. Wow, I'm a self-love school teacher. Had this not happened to me as a kid, would I be doing this? Would I be as fulfilled as I am? Would I be sharing this message with other women and young girls around the country and the world someday? Probably not. Wow. So he was like, I could thank him for that. Again, this is digging deep. And then the I love you, you know, okay, I love you. What is that? Okay, it's just you're sending love to the situation. You're sending love to this person, to this event. What must he have felt about himself to want to say mean things to a little girl, right? How unconscious and unaware must this person be? Might he be suffering himself? Yeah, I can feel that. Okay, I'm going to send you love. I hope that you don't do this to another person. I hope that you can be peaceful in yourself. And now I am done with this. Okay. I forgive you. I'm sorry. Thank you. I love you. That is like what this looks like. Okay. Feel free to write to me or DM me, email me, comment on the video. If there's a comment section, I'm not sure where these will go. And let me know if you have questions about this. This might be triggering. Forgiveness isn't easy, okay? If it was easy, everybody would be doing it and the world would be a perfect, harmonious place. But the more we forgive, the more we let our light shine, the more we're not held back from this. Our vibration rises and we are just not held back. We can start to see the good in ourselves. We can let go of the judgment and the criticism that others put on us because we forgive them. We have compassion for them and we're over it. We're done with this. I've let this go. I am moving on. I have things to do and I'm just not going to be dealing with this anymore. So that is the end of the second module. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you feel after you've done your forgiveness work. I am so excited for you to do this.